We're back with a story that's breaking hearts across Nigeria, and honestly, it's becoming harder and harder to report these tragedies without feeling the weight of them. Today's headline is not a mistake, and the bombs that fell from the sky in Kurigi, Niger State, were sadly not an accident in perception. The Nigerian Air Force carried out an airstrike intended to target bandits terrorizing communities between Niger and Kaduna states, but instead, innocent civilians were hit. Families are grieving,
what we are
children
seeing
are
right
among
now
the injured,
is a very
and the
serious
question on everyone's mind
that is
chilling,
drawing
who is
national
really watching
attention,
the screens
and many
before they push
Nigerians
the
are
button.
talking about it across
We
the
bring
country.
this urgent report to you
Senior
on
voices
Tuesday,
within the
February 3rd,
Nigerian military space
2026,
are openly
because what happened in
expressing
Kurigi
deep
is more
concern
than
over
a
the role,
statistic, it's a human
statements,
tragedy.
and public influence of
Details
Sheikh
are
Ahmad
emerging about
Gumi,
the strike,
and this
the Air
concern
Force has
has now
confirmed
grown
that an
into
investigation
loud
has
calls for
begun.
his immediate
A
arrest.
jet sent on a
This
mission to
issue is
neutralize
no longer a
bandits
small
released
discussion
its
among
payload on a
analysts or
residential
commentators.
area.
It has entered
The
the public
target,
space as a major
supposedly a
national
gathering of
security
terrorists.
conversation, and people are
The
paying
reality.
close attention.
Mothers,
As this story
fathers,
develops,
and
let us be
children
very
going
clear
about their
what is
daily
happening.
lives, caught
The
in a
core
nightmare
of the
from
matter
above.
is not about religion. It
Picture
is not
it.
about ethnicity.
You're
It is
in
not
your
about
village.
personal hatred.
You
It
hear
is
the roar
about
of a jet
national
overhead.
security, public statements,
Normally,
and the
that sound
effect those
signals
statements
hope.
may have on a country
The military
already
is here.
battling serious
The
insecurity
bandits
challenges.
will run.
Many military
But in
figures believe
Kurigi,
that words
that roar
spoken by
became a sound of
influential
death.
individuals carry weight,
Villagers
and when
were
such
not in a
words appear
conflict
to
zone. The
excuse,
bandits were
soften,
kilometers
or
away
justify
or had
violent
already
actions
moved.
by armed groups,
This
they
brings
believe
up
the
a question that's
consequences
hard
can
to
be
ignore.
dangerous.
Our pilots
Before I
working
continue,
with
please
outdated
like this video
intelligence.
and subscribe to the channel
Are
so
they
you don't
dropping
miss
bombs on
updates on stories
coordinates
like
that
this.
were valid
It really
hours
helps
ago,
the channel
but now
grow,
are
and it
filled with
keeps you informed
civilians?
in real time.
This is not
Now,
just a
the
Kurigi
demand
problem.
being made by these military
We remember
voices is
Tudumara in
based on a
Kaduna State in
long-standing frustration.
2023.
For years, Nigeria
remember
has
the
been dealing
tragedy
with
in
armed
Nasarawa.
violence, attacks on
And now,
communities,
in
abductions, and
2026,
fear
Kurigi
across
joins the
many
growing
regions.
list of communities
Soldiers are
mourning under the
deployed,
Nigerian
lives
flag
are
because
lost,
of friendly
families
fire.
are affected, and
The
resources
Air
are
Force
spent
says it is
trying to restore
investigating,
peace.
promising to
When
minimize
someone with a
collateral
public
damage in
platform
the
speaks
future.
in a way that seems to
But
reduce
can
the
an
seriousness of
investigation
these
bring
crimes
back a dead
or
child?
suggests understanding
Can
for
it
those carrying
rebuild a
them out,
family torn
it
apart by a
creates
mistake
anger
from above?
among those who feel the
Let's
direct
pause and
impact
think,
of the violence.
when these accidental bombings
According to
happen,
those calling
is
for
it
action,
just the
the
unfortunate
issue
fog
is
of
not
war?
that Sheikh Ahmad Gumi speaks.
Or is there a
The
deeper,
issue is what
systemic
he
failure in
says and how
intelligence and
often he says
coordination?
it. They argue that
How much can we
repeatedly
trust that the
describing
people
armed
meant to
criminals in
protect us are
sympathetic
actually
terms
protecting
or
us?
suggesting that their actions are a
Now,
reaction to
consider the
neglect
bigger
or
picture.
injustice can
This
weaken the
incident
message
comes
that
at a
violence
confusing
against
time.
civilians is completely
Just weeks
unacceptable.
ago, American
From their point
airstrikes
of
hit
view,
targets in
this kind of
Sokoto,
messaging can
targeting
confuse the
Lekurawa
public
group.
and reduce trust in
Precision
security operations.
strikes, we were told.
Please like this video
Now,
and
barely a
subscribe
month
because this
later,
story is still
our own
unfolding
jets
and
attempt
more
a similar
updates are
mission
coming.
and end up hitting civilians.
At the same time, there is another
The
side to
skies
this
over
issue,
Nigeria are
and it is
chaotic.
important to
American
explain
drones,
it clearly so
Nigerian
everyone
jets,
understands.
bandit surveillance,
Supporters of
all
Sheikh Ahmad
operating at the
Gumi
same
argue
time.
that he is not supporting
The
violence in
result,
any form.
confusion and
They
tragedy.
say his approach is based on
The people
dialogue,
of Niger State are
communication, and
exhausted.
finding long-term
They
solutions to
survived
conflict.
kidnappings,
According to
extortion,
them,
and
speaking to
bandit
armed
attacks,
groups does not
only
mean
to now fear the
agreeing with
very
their
forces
actions.
meant to
They
protect
believe
them.
it is a strategy aimed at
Security
reducing
analysts warn that incidents like this turn communities against the military. If a villager believes the soldier is as dangerous as the bandit, who would they trust with information? Silence reigns, and the terrorists win. Reports also suggest local vigilantes may have been among the casualties. This is a recurring issue in the region. Airstrikes mistake local JTF or Yansekai groups for armed bandits. In 2026, shouldn't our technology and intelligence be better than this? Shouldn't we be able to tell a villager defending his home from a terrorist plotting an attack? The Senate has reportedly set up a committee to investigate, but Nigerians have seen this before: panels, committees, inquiries, yet accountability rarely follows. Rarely does a high-ranking officer stand up and say, "I made the call, and I was wrong." The people of Kurigi deserve transparency. We want to know who gave the coordinates, and why the pilot didn't abort the mission when civilians were clearly present. This is the tragic irony of life in Nigeria today. You survive the bandits, the hunger, the bad roads, only to be killed by the very tax-funded jet meant to protect you. It's painful, infuriating, and unacceptable. As we wrap up, we send our deepest condolences to the families of Kurigi. We stand with you. We will not let this story fade. We will keep exposing the truth until accountability is demanded and justice is served.